What's up, you guys? It's Gianna, and yeah, I don't know. Mercury retrograde is really getting to me today. This is my second time filming it, and I just can't speak English words, so this is gonna be exciting. It's Halloween, if you can tell. Ta-da! I'm myself. I'm a witch. Ha! Ha! Because I like taking stereotypes and then wearing them, and then being like, what are you gonna say now? You're gonna call me a cute witch? You're gonna call me a bad witch? Because I'm a bad bitch. I have a lot to do today, and naturally because this is my real life, and naturally because it's Halloween. So we're combining them. We have some ancestral things to get through. We have some mulling to do. Cider, you know what I'm saying? Wine, you know what I'm saying? We have a lot of things to do, and I have so much pumpkin bread in my fridge that I'm gonna demolish when this video's over. Because if you saw that, I don't think you'd watch any other of my videos, because damn can I take down a piece of pumpkin loaf bread. You don't even want to see that. I'll be like a werewolf. No more witch, just a werewolf. Okay, so the first witchy thing we have to do today is create some incense. Now, why am I doing that? Basically, I like to light incense on days like today because I don't pull tarot cards or do any other type of divination, and smoke divination is like super strong for me around this time. You'd ask me, Gianna, why? Why don't you do any type of divination? It's because the veil is very thin. I know you've heard this before, but when the veil gets thin between the two worlds and you mix an empath with that energy, it doesn't go well. I'm not trying to get possessed. I'm not trying to get any spirit attachments. I'm not trying to do any of that or talk to anything that is not of the greatest and highest good. So this incense blend I'm going to be creating, and you're going to see it you're going to see it burn on the charcoal and everything, is for intuition, protection, and dreaming. I'm a witch, right? Shouldn't I be able to zap my herbs in here? Shouldn't you say? Well, let's give it a gander. I call that editing magic. So they're a little bit broken down from me going through this entire thing through my shop and messing with it. So I'm gonna just try to find one that's decently whole and take it from there. A lot of passion flower. I'm gonna use passion flower too. I'm gonna just throw that in. I'm making not too much, obviously, because this is for me and not like a coven or anything. I'm not going too crazy. Oh, peppermint. I love peppermint. It smells horrible when it's burned. Sorry, not sorry, but like the protection properties, girl, the good health, hell yeah. Some orange peel too. Not only is orange peel very festive, but for some reason, ticks my intuition. I don't know if I should put some sage in there too. I'm not trying to get like too protective because I am trying to connect a little bit to the dream world, to the intuition when I do my ancestor altar, which you guys are going to help me with later. I'm super excited, oh my god. And the reason, a lot of people I think would say, why are you creating an altar on camera? Why are you using an altar on camera? Because normally that's very personal. But I know my family and I know my ancestors, and I want them to be remembered as much as they are very funky out there spirits who wouldn't mind to be shown. And then I like to scoop to the side, just like you're making some guacamole. I call it spiritual guacamole. And I'm turning in a clockwise direction and then counterclockwise because I'm bringing in positive energy and then getting rid of negative energy. And that's just the way that I do it. I didn't have any ritual salt. I do have black salt that I'm going to be using later to consecrate a circle of protection. Hello. Hi. Okay, you guys, so we're in some sunlight right now, but basically it's raining outside. I'm still going to take you out there and do the incense, the whole 9 yards. Don't worry about it. But I just want to say, if you're wondering why I'm not doing it in the house, if the purpose is to cleanse the house, I'm cleansing the outside from the in. So there are windows open. Some of it is going to get in. Hi neighbor, yes, this is me. It's kind of hard to light when there's freaking crazy weather happening. I'm trying not to light myself on fire. You can kind of see that. I'm gonna let that burn a bit, get a little darker in color, and then I'm gonna add the herbs on top and it'll be perfect to burn. As I'm putting the herb on here, I'm just going to ask for blessings of protection against any evil energy tonight, as well as intuitive dreams, protected intuitive dreams of course, and just comfortable connection with angels and ancestors. We're gonna make some mulled wine or cider, not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. The ancestor altar, and I wanted to have a bonfire, but now that it's raining, I don't know that that can happen. I wish I could bring it inside, but I can't. There are two things that I wanted to talk about first. Number one, I'm not being paid or sponsored to talk about this. I just had to say how amazing I think these are. These are hemp-infused gummies. This is Blueberry Burst. This flavor is amazing. From Veretta Farms or Verita? I'm not quite sure. This is what they look like. They're hemp, obviously CBD in some form, but they have hemp oil and everything. They are so good, so calming. On here, I think it says something about balance and calm, but they even help me sleep. Can't taste much of the like weedy taste or whatever you want to call it, so that's why I love these even more. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the freaking most amazing woman in the world, Mama Witch, Angela Mary. So I had bought something from her because, you know, support your friends, you know what I'm saying? And she just gifted me like everything that she has. So amazing woman, can't even. And I wanted to share that with you because I think it's perfect for Halloween, the types of sprays that she gifted me. But in general, I think you should buy from her. She basically, I don't know the complete backstory, but I always like watch her and I'm fascinated by how she explains it. I think in France, oh my god, she's gonna hate me if this is wrong. She has been basically for a long time mothering this mother water that is like a freaking holy water almost, just mother water. And she puts this in her sprays and mists, which amps up the magic by 10,000. Are you proud of me that I'm talking about a product that's not mine? Because it's special, she's special to me. So this is her resist mist, specifically for protection. I'm not sure, rosemary, vanilla, thyme. And there's a black lava amulet in here, so basalt, lava stone, and this one is specifically for protection, which I might use tonight. Moon Magic is especially great for manifestation. I love the bottle too. This like matte black is just super sexy. And I'm not sure which stones are in here. I know the last one has tiger's eye. Let's see. Quartz crystal, amazing, would work with manifestation obviously. Seems like lemon, clove, grapefruit, very citrusy almost. My favorite is Aura, which I think is a lot of people's favorite. First of all, before you look at like the title and everything, look at this bottle. This one, I love the scent too, so I'm not just gagging on about the bottle. Enough chatting, enough sharing. We're going to be creating the ancestor altar right now. I have stuff on it right now that's not ancestry, but this kind of has just been a holding space type of altar that I could do anything on, that I could throw my tarot on, do the card spreads for people because there's a decent amount of space, or I could just create it as like a makeup area. So this is the space right now. If you don't know why I have the purple one not lit, it's because the color purple has just not been bringing me good things lately, and I feel like it's a little too deep right now, so I'm not working with it. Here I just have some tarot decks, the mists, some essential oil, diffuser, a few little floral offerings. School bus just went by. Cool. This is a turkey feather from my yard. We found these outside in a special place by my great aunts. These are for luck, fertility, abundance, protection, and I'm gonna throw these on there as well. Here's my little spooky pump. You like him? So cute. I don't know what other offerings. Maybe I'll get some leaves outside. But I do have some things here that I'd like to work with, like even ginger root. I love working with roots lately. What would they like? I think apples. I think they'd love apples. So I'm gonna do 2 green apples. I'm gonna leave the red. And here's our pumpkin bird. Can you see that I already ate half the loaf? Yeah. Don't even come at me. As you can see in this closet space, wow, it's focusing on his face. That's terrifying. I have a lot of my grandfather's things in here that I think I'm gonna bring down because, I don't know, I hate hiding it. He's one of my utmost protectors and I want him on display. I can always smell his pipe smoke. I used to smoke cherry tobacco and anytime I walk by, I just smell this insane pipe smoke. I could take her down from here. This is just a special concoction we have brewing. This is my beautiful grandmother. And I'm gonna add her to where he's at and I'll let you know when I'm adding more exciting things. Whew, okay, I'm out of breath. This is the new space. I know there's not real tea lights in here. I'm really sad about it because it looks super beautiful in the birch, but got some apples here. These are more so the offerings, as well as some water. I might put some salt in that later, and had a shot of whiskey. Here I kind of just like to add a bit of the stuff I use for attraction and love because I feel like they really bless that. In the center I have an emerald, some sacred space spray that I showed you in another unboxing video. Miss Angela Mary's concoction. This is my special secret that I'll never tell anyone. Aphrodisiac oil and divine love oil, as well as just one little oracle card here because we ain't messing with tarot today. Some candles to light for them. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Okay, so you're standing on something not sturdy at all. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna be making mulled wine. I'm a little nervous. And I know everyone's gonna come for me and tell me I'm doing it wrong. This is how I do it. Okay, this is not mulled wine and cider recipe. This is Gianna's mulled wine. Maybe don't try it, okay? But I want some mulled wine, so I'm gonna do it. Off to get my pot. Oh, that was in my tush. I had bought in advance, many centuries ago, some mulling spice. This is important because I don't have to buy anything. It came with a really cool seal too, you know, like wax seals from the old days. Totally into it. I think I'm just gonna pour it in. I know I should put it in like a tea steeper, but I want like full capability. There really is no recipe, but I'm gonna be adding some domino sugar. Should be interesting. And we're just trying to get our mull on, okay? I think I'm really gonna let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes and then turn the heat off and pour the wine in. Should be interesting. Let me grab our wine too. Another thing I didn't tell you is this is gonna be a white wined cider. Very strange. I know you usually use, you know, actual apple cider and you usually use red wine. So this is gonna be very interesting Beverly Hills housewife cider milled. Just a mulled cider situation. Looks like a potion. Very into it. Oh my god, I'm trying not to bump into trick-or-treaters. I'm gonna have to hide myself. God, this is getting stuck to my lip gloss. Got my shoes on, which you saw before. Already managed to get some sticks and leaves in there. But it is getting darker for sure, and I love this because it is a super spooky Halloween. It's really warm out, which is concerning for our climate, and it's about to rain even more. I feel like people are driving in their cars and dropping their kids off to trick-or-treat. I'll show you what it kind of looks like right now. Not too shabby. Trying to walk in these heels. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm back and I'm upset and I'm whispering because there's trick-or-treaters outside and the weather is too bad to see the moon. So that's a lost cause. I decided instead I'm going to be doing a spell. Even though I said I wouldn't, I'm gonna do a very cautious, positive spell, just ancestral as well as positivity. And I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna put on some bloodstone, get really zenned out, and not freak out about it, and just do it with you guys because I promised the moon and there's no moon. Okay, I have my bloodstone. Feel a little more protected. Just gonna bang it out, I guess. Okay, so I have a knife here. You know the gist. I've done spells before, but I'm just gonna carve my intention in here, and I'll see you then. I'm gonna add some chamomile oil and some green pearl mica. We'll see. It smells so good. For those who don't know, chamomile is amazing, not only for anti-anxiety, anti-stress, but for abundance, luck, money, anything to do with love and beauty. I really like chamomile. You can see how bad my carving is once you put the mica in there. Kind of like illuminates everything that you did. see everything a bit more. I was gonna put some herbs in here. I decided against it. I don't think it's necessary for what I'm doing. Just gonna speak my intention aloud, which is happiness and intuition. And I'm gonna stick her to the plate. Just kind of let it go down itself. Another thing has nothing to do with spell work. Toasted coconut seltzer. Love-hate relationship with it. I really do. I wanted to like it, and then it tasted like suntan lotion, but I can't stop drinking it. It's definitely one of those things. It's so bad that it's good. Kind of tastes like yogurt. The last thing before I go I wanted to share is 3 books that I've been really obsessed with. I mentioned one in one of my other videos, but I got a new one and then one that I'm rereading again, and it's just too good not to share. It's really, really helpful, and I don't read. I hate reading, so when I tell you it's helpful, please believe me that this will change your life. You want to see my new reading glasses? I hate them. Ready? Like a weird Harry Potter, not even like a sexy librarian, just like a weird futuristic Harry Potter. Whatever. I'm gonna start with my favorite and the most life-changing, I think. So this is Emmett Fox, A Year Around the World, and I read 1 page per day. This is a year, maybe a year in a day, or a year book, and you pick a page a day, obviously, to read and really absorb. And it's interesting when I'm going through something and I don't read this book or read the quote for the day, I'll find myself, you know, sobbing and having a really bad day, and like, I should just open my book. And I open it, and it always has to do with what I'm going through, and it's always extremely helpful. So I advise you, if you can, pick up this book. I think this is all you need. To me, this is like a Bible. I'm not even kidding. It has a long history of why I love it and why my family loves it and chooses it over any type of book. But if you read this every day, I promise you, life will get a lot easier. Another thing that I would dedicate my blossoming relationships to in life, or open communication, learning about myself and others, and connecting as deeply as I wanted but didn't know how. This book has helped me connect the way that I want to. It's called Nonviolent Communications. And basically why I love this so much is because it teaches us how to communicate to others who don't receive the same way we do. So let's say, you know, we all have different triggers. We all will say something that might not seem like it matters to one person, but then it's really triggering for another person. And we just speak that way because that's how we were grown up. We think everybody has the same mindset and everyone can receive the same way sometimes. Sometimes people are more of a slow receiver. You know, they have to look back at things, think about things, take about an hour to compose themselves and understand what they want. And other people like me kind of just shoots out fire, where I'm talking to you and I'm da 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 da, because it's just all processing so fast and so much. So this has really taught me how to communicate to people who are easily offended, people who have gone through struggles that I cannot relate to, and I cannot say I've been there, but I don't know how to be there for somebody when, you know, I haven't struggled in the same way. So whether it's abuse, alcoholism, drug, whatever it is that they've gone through or experienced throughout their family, friends, and everything, I learned how to rephrase it so I can give that person what they need to hear and give myself what I need at the same time, which is pretty amazing. I don't know. This last one, I haven't really read too much into yet, if anything, just a few pages. This is Gary Zukav. This one's called Spiritual Partnerships, The Journey to Authentic Power. I've been researching a lot lately to do with spiritual relationships. This can be applied to any relationship in your life. I like to apply it to, you know, my other half. And I like being able to connect the deepest that I can to another person. I don't just want to know the ins and outs of that person and the way their mind works and everything, but I want to truly have a relationship where both people feel heard and both people are truly in love and truly having the best experience, and there's no lack, you know. I'm trying to find out how to express different things that may be needed on their end and my end, that we can understand that it's not us that's the problem at all. It's just what that person's needs, what that person's love language is. Find out what your partner's love language is. I think this is a big trend on Instagram right now, but find out, do they need physical touch? Do they need notes? Could be through cooking, could be through cleaning, could be through listening and not saying anything at all. So you never know. This has been a long, strung out video because I'm waiting for this fucking moon that never showed up. Okay. So that is it for today, my guys. Oh my god, my guys. Oh my god, now I have to tell you. So there's this meme that's like something about, it's Wednesday, my dudes. So I put my caption on Instagram, something like, stay spooky, my dudes. And now I just said that to you, my guys. Oh, that's weird. All right, I'm leaving. Bye. Thank you for watching. I will be back soon. Sorry for this whispering ASMR situation. But I love you very much, and I hope this was somewhat entertaining. I'm trying to post it before Halloween's over because I feel like November 1st, everyone's like, where's the turkey or where's the Christmas tree? I don't want any more Halloween. So yeah.